Hello. So I'm a little bit overwhelmed because, as Dean Donnelly said, this is an extraordinary class. And on the way over, driving over here, Laura and I were talking about many of you, and we're kind of blown away. And so for starters, I'd like to ask anyone who is here who is a family member, parent, sibling, son or daughter, loved one, partner, spouse, who have made it possible for our graduates to reach this achievement. Could you guys please stand up so that we can acknowledge you? I'd also like to thank our staff who are here and who make every day possible at SEM, including this ceremony. So thank you to our staff. And can I ask the best faculty in the entire profession of naturopathic medical education for you guys to please stand up so that we can acknowledge you. A lot of people don't quite grasp what a board of trustees does. Alexa Worth, who received the Outstanding Leadership Award, served as a student trustee on our board of trustees. But the board of trustees is the catalyst for change and for all kinds of amazing things that happen at SEM. And we have several trustees who are here, and I'd like for you guys to stand up so that we can acknowledge you. So when Dean Donnelly said that this is the 39th commencement, I realized that this must be my 37th. And contrary to what some people may believe, I try not to repeat myself, or at least at graduation speeches. And so every year I have to come up with some kind of inspiration for something to say to you guys. And so yesterday I thought, well, why not go out into nature? And I participated in a spectacular sunrise. Now you may ask, well, how do you participate in a sunrise? And so let me tell you. So I got up around 4:15, loaded up the car with my bicycle, and put on practically every warm article of clothing that I could find, which may sound funny to those of you who are visiting from colder climes because it's not that cold here in December. But 45 degrees is still 45 degrees. And if you're going maybe 30 miles an hour down a hill, it's probably more like 35 degrees. And so I ended up riding out by Saguaro Lake, Usury Pass, and timed it perfectly, because as I was going up this hill, which happens to be called Godzilla, and yes, there is a King Kong hill as well, I was going up this hill and was at kind of a high point with Saguaro Lake just to the right, and Four Peaks off in the distance to the east, and the Weaver's Needle visible to the southeast, just as the sun came up. And the sky exploded in all of these reds and scarlet and pink, which is a pretty typical Arizona sunrise. But it was when I looked to the left and I could see that the hill next to me, the dirt and the cacti and even the road, everything was pink. So we were kind of awash, myself and my bike too. Everything was awash in this beautiful pink hue. And it was beautiful, and I felt like I was actually part of the sunrise. And so yesterday was another morning, and it was ordinary, and it was extraordinary. Which is nice, But what does this have to do with you? And so what I'll share with you is I do something every day that prepares me for the day so that I can be ready to see what is extraordinary in what is usually an ordinary day. And then I'm also prepared to be able to participate in that and be able to transcend the ordinary. You're about to become physicians. In choosing a career in naturopathic medicine, you have the opportunity to help people and accompany them in their journeys from sickness to wellness and from illness to health. This isn't an easy path for you to take, which you already know, but the potential for reward is amazing. And it demands your keenest attention, and not just so that your patients could have the best results, but so that you can appreciate that and actually perceive and engage in the possibility of the extraordinary. And you've completed the degree, you've completed your work, and you'll soon take an oath and be conferred the rights, privileges, and responsibilities of a naturopathic physician. And you've earned that. But here's a question that I have for you. Do you want to engage in extraordinary healing with your patients? Do you want to be extraordinary? If you answer yes, then you're going to need to strive for it the rest of your life. And over the past 4 years, you've participated in a highly structured education where you've been told what to study, where to go, test after test, quiz after quiz, midterms, finals. And that comes to an end right here on this stage. But now it's up to you, because you're going to have to bring that same focus, that same intensity, and that same dedication to growing your skills and to taking care of your patients. Now that the external structure is gone, from this day forth, it's up to you to call upon your deepest commitment to answer your highest calling. And so I challenge you to be extraordinary, to rise above the ordinary as if your own lives depend on it. For as we know, your patients' lives will. It's been my privilege to observe your progress at SCNM, and for some of you to get to know you well enough to appreciate just how amazing and talented this group of individuals are. And as Reverend Rogers referred to, there is a tremendous amount of love in this classroom, and I just want to call that out and honor that. And so please keep me and all of us current on your achievements and your successes. And I'm here if you need a hand, as are all of us. And so on behalf of Southwest College of Naturopathic Medicine and Health Sciences, congratulations and God bless.